How's it going, guys? Kevin here. I'm very excited to show you guys my very first thrifting video. I ended up going to 2 different thrift stores, but all the footage that you're going to see is from one that actually went pretty well. So I'm excited to show you guys, and I hope you guys like the video. The thrift store that we did go to, they had a 50% off sale. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day today, so over the weekend it was a sale for that, and we'll kind of dive on in. So the very first thing that I like to do is I like to go to the electronics section. Generally that's where all the good stuff is, for me at least. I really enjoy the electronics. I like to look for any kind of stereos, you know, any computer parts, anything like that. So you see that there's a record player there. It didn't look like it was in very good condition at the time. Some old multiple DVD players or CD players. Nothing of huge value there. So this store actually had like 3 or 4 carts full of stuff. And so in this very first cart that you see here, actually I'd pick up a external hard drive, or actually internal hard drive. So it was going for about $4 and some odd cents. So it was definitely worth it. I've purchased one of these radios before in the past. All you do is wind it up, and it's supposed to be, you know, you don't have to recharge it, you just wind it and it'll play. But generally those things don't hold any value, so I didn't get it. Didn't really get anything from this cart, but I did pull some of these McDonald's toys. These were sealed. And there was 4 bags full of them, and you can see that they were $5.95 or so. It ended up being about $3 each for each of these bags, and they're brand new toys in there. So you had some Little Mermaid, some Anastasia. In this bag there was some Jungle Book, and then the last bag, this is the one that had most of the Anastasia stuff. So for $3 each for brand new McDonald's toys, there's probably some value there that you can definitely pick up. This cart, I don't believe I actually picked up anything from this cart. It was just a whole bunch of stuff. I was actually interested in this light up wall decor, but I ultimately did not get it. So you can see that there's some books, some toys in there that really didn't have any value to me, so I didn't end up picking them up. I did grab this little Irish guy, but unfortunately this card didn't give me any luck. But I absolutely love digging through carts full of stuff. You just never know what you're going to find, and I think that's what I really enjoy most about digging through stuff at thrift stores and garage sales, is, you know, getting your hands in there and you never know what you're going to find. So this was actually a seat cover, I think, for one of those big round chairs that you find at people's houses, or mostly like kids chairs kind of thing. So I went over to the this kind of electronics slash just random stuff aisle. Saw these AT&T phones. I did not pick them up because they didn't have a price tag on them, and I generally don't have a whole lot of luck selling used phones like that. You can see there's this iPad Pro case. It's just a smart case, so it's like a little flap that attaches. It was listed for $5. I would have got it for $2.50, but I did put it in my cart, but I ultimately took it out of the cart because it had some fraying edges on the side of it, so it looked very used, so I don't think anybody would actually purchase it. My buddy that shopped with me actually picked up a heartbeat or a blood pressure monitor, so I actually was tempted to get that, but I put it back. So levitation, or magnetic levitation, I did open this up, and didn't look like all the pieces were in there, so I ended up putting it back on the shelf. This is just a piece from IKEA that was just randomly sitting there. Didn't hold any value. And I'm pretty sure this looks like a piece from for a mixer or something. But for $9 I wanted $4.50 basically for it. Didn't seem like it was worth it to me to get. This was a Vivitar flash. Generally Vivitar flashes don't hold really any value. I could have probably bundled it with a camera that I do have, but I mean, it really wasn't good quality, and that's not what I'm really about selling. I did pick up this. It's a speaker mount, brand new, never been used. Still had the screws still sealed in the package, so I picked it up. I think I only paid like 80-something cents for it, so it's definitely a good buy. There's this tower that I was tempted to get, but you know, Jenga, it's very heavy. It probably cost too much to ship for how much I would get. They did have this really cool Star Wars Build-A-Bear. It was Darth Vader. It had a Spider-Man costume. I did put it in my cart just so I could look it up in the store later to see if it had any value. It did a little bit, but just not enough that it seemed worth it to invest. They wanted $10, so it would have been $5 at the register. Didn't seem like it was worth it. I did pick up this calculator. It's a Texas Instrument BA2, and it was going for about 13 or so bucks on eBay, and it was listed for 80 cents, so I got it for 40 cents. So I did pick that up. Felt like it was definitely worth it. And you see there's a Barbie car, or Barbie Corvette. They wanted $5, so $2.50. We're looking really hard to try to find the remote for it, but ultimately I just could not find it, so I'll have to sell it as the car only, which I think from what I can tell it sells for about $25 plus shipping. Scrolling through the toy section, I did come across this The Great Bug Hunt board game. Was brand new, sealed. There was only like 3 of them on eBay, and then they were listed on Amazon for about $29, so I figured I might as well give it a shot for the $3 or so, or $3.50 I was going to pay to take it home. You can see that there's this brand new window art. Open it up, and everything was in it, untouched. I did pick up this Vivitar digital camera for kids. They only wanted, it was ultimately 60 cents. Generally those sell for, you know, 15 to 20 bucks on eBay. My kids love it, so I picked it up. Brand new Watch Your Mouth game. It was definitely worth the like $1.50 that I ended up paying for it. So that's all the video that I actually have on the thrift store. There are some items that I didn't get video of, but I will do a quick video of the items that you did not see. So stick around. Alright guys, so you can see that we had a pretty good day of thrifting today. I'm gonna go over each item that I purchased at thrift store and how much I paid for it. So first we're gonna start off with these old McDonald's toys. This bag looks like it's mostly brand new Little Mermaid stuff, but really haven't dove into it yet. So I'm pretty excited to see what's in there. But ultimately at this thrift store that had all these tags and the writing on the items, everything was 50% off. So we ultimately paid $3 for this bag. And we got another bag full of brand new McDonald's toys. I think it's more Disney stuff as well. So you got some Sleeping Beauty in there. And this one was also $3. Some more Disney stuff. You see a little Snoopy there. But all mostly brand new. McDonald's toys again. Another $3. And then this bag's got a little bit of Snow White, some Jungle Book. That one was also $3. So pretty excited to open up those to see what ultimately I got from those. It's kind of like a little mystery box, so it's kind of exciting. I picked up this Fujifilm from a Goodwill. It was a purple tag marked at $2. All purple tags were 50% off, so I got this film for $1. Definitely want to look out for 35mm film. It can turn a good little profit for you. I think those are about 15 bucks on eBay, and I only paid $1 for it, so it should be a good return on investment. We have some, we have original 3D crystal puzzle for Peanuts, a little Snoopy. It is brand new, never been opened. You can see I paid technically about $1.50 for it. So, and these things actually surprisingly go on eBay for like 15 bucks or so. It'll be a good little return on profit as well. Pick up the speaker mount. Ultimately paid 80 cents or so for it. Brand new, never been used. Still got the screws and stuff still sealed in there. So I should be able to get some profit on that. Alright, as you can see, we have some Hot Wheels spin shots. I did pay about $1.21 or so for it, plus tax. And these things generally go for about $8 to $9 on eBay. It's not a huge profit, but still something there. Picked up this. There's a 35mm camera in here. Paid just under $1 for it, so I took a chance. Chances are it probably won't sell, but if it does, it'll still give me a little bit of profit. Picked up this really cool Raggedy Ann. Paid $1.06 for it plus tax. Ultimately, it feels older, but not too old. It doesn't feel like vintage or anything. It doesn't have any tags on it for me to look up to see what year it was made, but ultimately I think this will be a nice little score. Definitely look out for remote controls. These tend to sell pretty well on eBay. Everybody tends to lose theirs. So here's a little Philips. I think it's meant for like an alarm clock or a little or CD, iPad player. So I paid about 50 cents for it. Picked up this Advent controller. I looked up similar comps on eBay for different models, and they were going for about $8 or so, and I paid 44 cents. Picked up this Texas Instrument calculator. It's a BA2 Plus. I only paid 40 cents for it. It was 80 cents, but I only paid 40 cents for it. Picked up this Seagate hard drive. There is a hard drive in, and it looks like it's still sealed. I haven't really opened it up yet, but I paid $2.50 for it, so I took a chance because there was stuff in it. And I feel like probably should be able to get a little profit off of it. There's a keepsakes clay, so you can put your kids' hands and feet in clay, and it hardens, and I don't know, it's still brand new in the package. Paid $2.07 for it. Next, I picked up this VTech Kids digital camera. I paid a whole 60 cents or so for it. Generally, these do pretty well, considering my kids absolutely love their digital camera, and it's hard to find a good camera for a decent price. So I feel like this should probably fetch a decent profit on eBay, especially for only 60 cents. As you can see, I have a Texas Hold'em brand new sealed game. I paid 95 cents for it. And it looks like it was originally 20 bucks at Bed Bath & Beyond. So after the 50% off, I only paid like 50 cents for it. It's not too bad. I picked up this window art for just under $2. It is brand new, and it still has everything sealed in it. Like all the workbooks are there, and also all the products look like they're unused. There is a piece that fell from its spot, but still, when I looked this up on eBay at the time that I purchased it, and I think the cheapest one was going for like high 20, low 30s. So I was pretty surprised. So that should do all right. Picked up the Great Bug Hunt board game. Paid basically $3.50 for it. Brand new, sealed. When I looked up comps, they're going in the 20s plus shipping, so should turn a decent little profit as well. Picked up a pink Barbie convertible. It is an RC car. Could not find the controller for it, so that was kind of disappointing. But I did only pay $2.50 for it, so I feel like that should still net an okay amount. From what I can tell, they go for about 25 bucks on eBay without the controller, so should do all right. And we have an R2-D2. Paid a whole 70 cents or so for it. And it does open up, and it's like a little base inside. I didn't know that until after I purchased it, but I thought it was just a really cool little R2-D2 character. So I picked up this Mr. Wonderful from Goodwill. Paid $3 for it. It's okay buy. I think it goes for about $8 to $9 plus shipping on eBay. So not an amazing score at all, but still should net me some profit. Next up, we have this solitaire chess set. It is brand new in the box from what I can tell. Did pay a whole $2.07 for it, so it was definitely worth the chance on it. I picked up a brand new Watch Your Mouth board game. I paid about basically $1.50 for it. It is still sealed, so that should do pretty well. And the rest is from Retail Arbitrage. I should have included this in the previous clip. Got 3 characters for PJ Masks. They're squeezies or squeezables or whatever. Yeah, squeezies is what they're called. All 3 main characters for $2.06, I believe, or 8 cents per item. And then the last but not least, we have this Cars Lightning McQueen. Paid $7.48 for it. Surprisingly, this was going for about high 20s, low 30s on eBay, so that should give me a decent little profit as well. So that's all we have for the thrifting store video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you liked the video, obviously thumbs up. If you want to continue seeing my videos, please subscribe. It definitely helps me out. Also turn on your bell notifications to get notified when new videos are out. Blah blah blah, all that stuff. If you guys didn't like the video, sorry, I'll try better next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.